Hello, hello. Let's just make sure things are working. Actually got my other computer working today, which is useful. Yep, there's a strange voice making noises. Turn him back off again. Hooky pooky. So, a little bit of an ad hoc stream today. I thought that I could do this offline and maybe record it. And then I thought, well, actually, let's just do a stream, shall we? Why not? Fours, hello. So, this, of course, released this morning for me. 12 hours ago? And I woke up 9 hours ago. And I've watched about the first, half hour of the release live stream. The half hour where they were talking to the techie guys and not knowing how to use their mics. It was a little, the old connectivity was not good for them. So, so I haven't actually really looked into it. They were just starting to look at some ships and stuff, and I've seen the the release thingy-me-bob cinematic, so that was pretty cool. So yeah, there's some pretty neat stuff in here, that's for sure. I'm happy. I didn't even know that there was going to be these blocks with the for the lab stuff, so that's nice because I like my labs. I've always been fond of building a lab. So yeah, so plan for today is to have a bit of a look at the update. Will be the end of the world, yeah. Well, I know. But the other dude that had the lag, Aaron, that was painful to listen to. And the fact that I don't think Zoc kind of knew. I think it sounded right for him because anyway, I'm one to talk. I've left my mic off plenty of times, so let's not go there. Right, so this is the update. So I haven't really had a look at it. I haven't looked at any of what's his name's videos, who normally does Zero's. Like, I've normally looked at Zero videos before updates have come out. This one has just landed on me. I'm aware of it. I know there's stuff in there, but I haven't really actively, looked at stuff. So it's all kind of a bit of a surprise for me, which is nice. I am super happy though that there are these projectors with an actual interface on them. How many times have I complained about projectors not having interfaces? I mean, forget everything else. Although, no, not forget the small oxygen tank. I think just these two blocks alone are just absolute winners for me. Like, I'd just buy the update just for those two. Those two free blocks. So anyway, I have purchased the update. I've installed it. I have not actually opened up the game and looked at any of the things. So going back to the plan for today, I think have a look at the update, because I like going in and having a look at the actual changelog for some of the bug fixes and things. And then I'll go into the game and I'll bring up the Rationalised Build Menu stuff as well. So I'll load my Rationalised Build Menu Mod. And let me just bring this in. So this is changes, updates. So I'll load up the mod. Stand by. I'll load up the mod. So this is my local version. And yeah, there we go. And then I'll need to find the master one. I'll probably just make a copy of that. And then we can, as we go through and check out these blocks, we can put them in the appropriate spot. So, sure, the review, the DLC is really for you. Yep. Exactly. They've listened. I've lost where I was now. Where was that? Did I lose the thing, did I? I think I lost the overview thing. Where did that go? Hang on, we'll just get rid of you. We don't need you anymore. So we'll jump into the game. I'm just going to use the tutorial series game save. So that'll be as good a place as any to just kind of park ourselves. Right, so trading ships, so that's cool. The drop pods is an interesting one. My next, unknown signals, not drop pods, unknown signals. My next, the next survival thing, my next series was going to, oh, that's not what I want to do. Sorry, hang on. Oh, gosh, hang on. Can't do two things at once. Full blog post. Full blog post, that's what I want. Come on. Yes. Oh, yeah. No, well, that'll do. Yeah, so now I'm just wondering whether I still do that, because it's kind of, yeah, timing. Oh, and these colour things for the lights. Oh, that's going to be real cool. Yeah, so 3 things actually. Colourable lights. Nice. Oh, shortcuts. Oh, that's cool. Hey, John. So, yeah, that's added multiple GPS selection. Interesting. That's also very useful. So we can close multiple things. We don't have to do them individually. I assume that's what that is. I guess we'll still figure it out. This website. Yeah, I think we can let our cookies in. Fieldwork pack, blah, 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 blah. Lab desk. Oh, awesome. Oh, that's real cool. Huh. Okay. So, yeah, I haven't actually seen the live stream them go through the individual blocks. So this is quite cool, actually. So we'll have a look at them. This is, I mean, I've called it a review and stuff. It's just, yeah, we'll just try and figure out what's what. And, yeah, I don't really normally do these things. Round corridors, yeah. I mean, I like that. I don't know when I'd use it. Yeah, anyway, let's just keep going down. Oh, so close to her. That's not what I want. I want the changelog. Where's the changelog? Models guide. Yeah, thank you. Let's just go back into field. Patch. Models guide. Update this here. I got into it before, I'm sure of it. No, that's the same thing, isn't it? Unknown signals overhaul. Sorry, I'm super going through this fast. Changelog here. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. I did have this open before and then I shut it, which was a mistake. Okay, so new blocks. Yes, fantastic. Supported additional key bindings. Okay, so that's... Yeah, I've just come across some of these because they updated the F1 menu and I noticed it looked like there were some new ones in there. Because interestingly, I was doing it with the, I don't know whether it's always been there, but I did it with the voxel hands that you can change. You might have always been able to do it, I don't know. Voxel hands, experimental. Mods are no longer experimental. Okay, interesting. Enable shared, yeah, okay, that's all good. Improvements to planetary encounter spawning. Well, I'm going to say that they weren't quite working well, so I'd say that's a fix. Yeah, things I didn't know. It's just, yeah. I'll show you what I mean with the voxel hands when we get into the game. Experimental mode is turned on off automatically based on game settings. Okay, well that's cool. It's been lowered. Oh, interesting. Okay, so that's good for Xbox users. I guess newer Xboxes, it's higher versus lower on the old ones. Yeah, so added carousel, scrolling and radial menus. Added search options and jump drives. Conveyor sorter control panel. Oh, that's good. Because, just scrolling through that huge great long list. That's real good. Add search fields and entity list spawn menu. Terrain clearing option. Option to drill ships. Terrain clearing mode. Option to drill ships. Right. Okay, before we go any further in this list, I think we jump into the game. And I'm going to load the game. I've still got it in the tutorial folder. That one there is what I want. Edit settings, and let's go into mods, and I want Rationalised Build Menu, this version, and I also want Build Vision. Okay. And then I want to go into advanced. Now, let's just check out that there's not any new settings in here. Global counter cap, yeah, that's fine. Block limits, saves, auto healing. So I want to turn on, since we're on the planet, we will turn on unknown signals. I'm going to turn off progression because that'll just annoy me. Not see. Enable unsafe piston impulses. Enable shear inertia tensor. Enable unsafe torques. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, so that's cool. So we've got the mods. Okay, got that. Right, so we'll jump into the game. And we'll see what's what. Yeah, they also said there was new backgrounds, which is really cool. Nice. There I am. Okay. So, first of all, I just pasted this in here and it did not dock right because something was up with this. Hinge lock condition tensor. Why are you not moving? You're turned on. Limits. $20. 25 degrees. That'll do. Cool. So this is a copy of the sort of final save of this series, which I'll publish. So Lunar Base. Here's a spoiler for next weekend. There's the completed ship. I mean, it's not a spoiler. You don't see me build it or anything. This is what you'll be greeted with at the start of the episode. So yeah, that's sort of in the same family. I just copied and pasted a second one of these down on the planet. So so that's where we're at with that. Laser antennas, that's the thing. And yeah, so that's where we're at with that. Go back down here. And so the thing that I was looking at with all the controls, because I was looking at this, and we've got color picker, which also sort of applies to the. It actually applies to the words. Voxel hands. Yeah, see, there we go, voxel hands. So we've got the revert, but there's also paint, middle mouse button. I didn't know there was a paint for middle mouse button. So you can come up here and you can say, right, I want this to be, hang on, let's bring in voxel hands, wherever it is. So you could say, because I've always like replaced it, but I didn't need to do that. I'll put it in the end here. So we go like this, and it's like, oh, I don't want that to be that sort of grass. I want that to be this sort of grass. Yeah. So middle mouse button, and it just changes it. Not that grass, that's horrible grass. Yeah, that grass. Because I've always done it differently. So you can do it like using the middle mouse button, which I did not know. I was today when I learned that. Is that the saying? I was today days old when I learned that. So you can just sort of mix and match. I always replaced it. So that's an awesome way for blending. Huh. So anyway, thought I'd try that down on Earth. I only tried it in Ancient Astronauts up on the base. But yeah, good for fixing colours. You don't have to replace the voxel. So, who knew? You've already been using those settings. That's the numbers in the talk. Yeah. It's just different format. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, so you didn't know that. Also, like, for instance, do you know about the repair tool? This was pointed out to me by somebody, I can't remember who. Hang on, let's just get you out of there. So, voxel hands, you need to make it quite large. But what you can do is you can do control right click and it will repair the ground. It only does it in big swathes, so you can't do it very small. Yeah, but you just need to remember to press the control button, take a breath, and then press right click. And then when you've finished, let go of right click and take a breath and hold control. And also just be really careful about buzzing around the place when you're in spectator cam, because you'll accidentally teleport yourself there and bad things happen. What I'm getting at is, I know from experience, it's very easy to muck it up. So anyway, yeah, I might just put some bottles. Oh, we haven't got any ice. I might just put some bottles in here. So Shift F10, and we'll add some hydrogen bottles into here. So we'll put 3 in, just so I don't have to worry about the suit lady warning me about low hydrogen. And I'll just put a little bit of ice in there as well, and that will fill those up. Cool. So we don't have to worry about her anymore. Okay, so that's where we're at. So back to the change log. What we were looking at? We were looking at PCU encounter. Yeah, multiple G. Oh, we'll have a look at that, shall we? Let's go down the list. Multiple GPS. So we can select multiple GPS and show them on the HUD, take them off the HUD. That is a win. That is a big win. And what was next? Yeah, terrain clearing options. Option to drill ship drills. Okay. Zephyr, we should have known that. Oh, yeah. Voxel restore. Yeah. Things they don't teach you in Space Engineers School. And yet, it's up here. It's been in here the whole time. Revert. Yep. I remember Splitsy talking about it over years and years. Oh, I wish I could do that. And then, yeah, it was pointed out to me. Sorry, I forget who pointed it out, but I remember when they did it, I gave them full credit, because I'm like, what? Oh, yeah. Because, as you know, I've used voxel hands a fair bit over the years for different things. What do we want? Drill ship. That's this one. So everything's on, recharge, and launch. So I'm assuming there's something in the toolbox. That would require a reading that's legal. Yeah, that's something I don't know about the rest of the world, but in Aotearoa, the male of the species does not read instructions. So, yeah. let's just put that in. And okay, so that's right click, that's left click. I don't know what the story is. So that's that, that's that. Well, I've got over 8 and I still miss stuff. Yeah. So, add the terrain clearing mode option to ship drills. Okay, so how do we instigate that? And where's my HUD gone? I guess we just look at it again, don't we? Drill block settings. Drill block settings. Okay, let's not look in there. Drill block settings. Oh, look at that. Automatic push pull. That's gonna be useful. Terrain clearing mode. Okay, forces the drill to clear terrain instead of collecting materials when the drill is toggled on. Ah. Oh, that's useful. So, what we could do is instead of having the drill on the toolbar, like the block tool, and right-clicking, what we could do is we could put the tool group into here. Oh, terrain clearing mode on and off. Why don't they call it destroy mode on off? I don't know. But anyway, so then what we could do, so that's off. So now when we turn the drill on, we are drilling like normal. But when I turn that on, we go into destroy mode. Hey! Oh, well done, Keen. Well done. I mean, that's... Again, it's a bit unfortunate it's taken 12 years to kind of get that one. Because, you know, just being able to keep, not have to hold your finger down. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. So, that's something I'll be using from now on. Because, yeah, I don't really like using the mouse button. I like to just turn them on or off. Yeah, okay. So, that's awesome. Well done. Well done. So, just need to remember to turn that off mode. Yeah, still would be good to have some labels on the thing. I know you can use tool thingies. Alright. Oh, that's exciting. So this is like why I like going through the changelog. I mean, it's all good having the flashy videos and stuff, but sometimes it's better to do other things. Hang on, let me just get a drink. And then I would suspect we're going to have to go and get that unknown signal. It would be rude not to. A joyous day, yes. This is Most Wanted 3. That's looking new. Special content power. So... Do you do anything? Can I go full? No, you don't do anything. Hey, what? That's new. Event controller. Slot when true, when false. Oh. Okay, liking that. Should we see if we get a new thing? Skeleton shoes. Oh, you know what I should do? I should check. Oh, it's too late now. We'll do it with the next one. Whether they actually blow up. That'll be a thing. Once we've claimed them, because that was a bug. Okay, let's get back to this list. Terrain clearing. Okay, so that's cool. Added search field to admin menus. Added search fields to admin menus. Entity list. Spawn menu. Oh, okay. Again, this is going to be good. Search. Oh, it was there before. Okay, that's good. That's quite useful for me because, yeah, sometimes I trying to find the right thing. And particularly I'm trying to find something, you know, like the jump ship. And I don't want to... Hey, it doesn't work. Enter? Yeah. And quite often I don't want to see other things that are on the list. So, you know, I'm sort of trying to scroll through the list without actually not noticing what's on there. So now, okay, so that's, again, that's a win. That's a big win. Oh, this is awesome. Already, this, just before we've even got into the guts of it, this is an awesome update. Action slot UI. Okay, so that's that. Multiple, yep, that's cool. Added option to mark missing unfinished blocks in projector control. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I've sort of skipped ahead. Added search options, jump drives. Yeah, okay, so that's cool. So we've got sorters in this save, so this is actually a good place to be. So sorter. Search. Yeah, okay, that's cool. Because how often do I want to be stone? And that, yeah, okay. Win! It's another win. What was the other thing? Projectors. Okay, maybe we'll come back to projectors. No, we won't. We'll do projectors now. Okay, so projectors. So are they still this? Yeah, they've just updated them. So that's good. So there's the large one. Left, right. Oh, how good is that? I'm glad I didn't do a 3-minute tutorial on them. Okay, so that's the back, but just, oh, I don't even really care about those marks. I mean, they're good, they're awesome, but even just that arrow would have been enough. But, oh, look at that! Yes, that's that by itself. Oh, how long have I been asking for that? Oh. Mark unfinished blocks. Oh, again, that's going to be useful. So you know that you're like, oh, whoops, that jump drive doesn't have enough of those things. Mark missing blocks. Okay, that's going to be cool. So if I was to... no, let's not worry about it. Yeah, I'm sure I'll figure that out as we use them. What about the small one? Does the small one have stuff? Left. Oh, look, that's got a thing on it too. Look at that. Whether the thing gets loaded correctly is another thing altogether. What's this thing called? Is it just the rover? No, I didn't publish this, did I? Okay, let's do Control B. Oh, no, let's not do Control B. Let's do Control Shift B. So we don't get the whole base. And rover. That's not what I want to do. Rover. Pointing the wrong way. But never mind. So mark unfinished blocks on off. Yeah. Okay. Let's not worry about that. That's good. That's good. Because, you know, I like my projections. But, oh, just to have that lemon control panel on them is going to be awesome. No more looking for the bison. Yeah. No more digging through the guts of the ship trying to find the broken conveyor and the projection. Yep. It's going to be exactly it. Automatic push is just use conveyors renamed. Yeah. Yep. Is it? Okay. Well, no, because drills are a little bit different. Because they do actually push. And it's I guess it's the same mechanic as refineries and O2 generators that pull. But yeah, you could be right, actually. Push, pull. Yeah. Yeah, you could be right. You could very well be right. I expect you are right. Okay, so spawn list, add carousel scrolling in radial menus. Radial menus. So what radial menus have we got? talking colour, are we? No. Oh, hang on. If we go into here, this is another thing I saw, the colour picker. Colour block, see, medium shift, yeah, but there was... No, I must have been thinking of something else. A radial menu. Nope, don't know. Improve menu, admin PCU tools. Yep, that's fine. Added new loading screen images. Yep, cargo ships now enabled on official servers. New blocks. Yep, that's cool. Oh, so it's got links to the actual workshop. That's cool. Telecom tower. Can't resist. We'll have a look. Nice. Nice. Okay. Improvements and changes. Added 10th toolbar tab to event controller to be consistent with other action blocks. Yep. An example of how new modded cargo ship definition. Small group. Yep. Cool. I'll need to know that because I do play with that. Added some world information. Yeah. Added tooltips currently slotted into action setups. Okay. Added armor block. PCU consistent to be 2. Okay. Loot tables for ammunition to provide more variety. Multi-select features for game load screen to be more consistent. Cooldown for Victorian Workshop antenna from 1 hour to 1 week. Adjusted the language used in economy contracts to be more consistent. Just a max jump mass from 50 to and small grid. Okay, so that's interesting. Adjusted the projector description to include information about blocks costing 1 PCU. Don't know what all that is. Adjusted the quantity of oxygen and hydrogen sold at trade stations. Okay. Adjusted the visual small hinge head attached to large hinge to be connected. Okay, we'll have a look at that. We'll have a look at that now, actually. Is that why this was... Because those ones, I think, were always like that. But if we were to go into space... Whoops. And do the hinge thing... So I assume that they're talking about... I need to put hinges in here. I'm using the mod thing, so I need to put you... Oh, I had it there anyway. Could have used that. I assume that they're talking about that one being... Oh, look, I don't even need to attach it. it's I don't even need to attach it to see. Ooh. Yeah, okay. So yeah. Okay. Right, we don't need to see that. Right, what else? Radio menus might be referenced. Ah, true that. Yep, definitely console. Yeah. Regarding the projector, no projections take up PCU even though in hollow form. Oh yeah, I get that. Yep, because there's all sorts of bugs as well that can cause things. I don't know if they fixed it, but it used to be able to toggle doors on a table style projector. Okay. Yeah, because it's like having that actual thing there. I know, who was it? Was it Wasted on Splitsy's multiplayer thing at the moment? Streaming? He's having trouble with blueprints doing things, even though their blueprint's not the actual thing. So yeah, I get that. What are we up to? Bed blocks, inner emissive materials, green to white. Okay, that's fine. Changed armory and armory locker blocks to not display weapons and tools to avoid confusion. Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, because you think they only take... Yeah. No, they're just general storage. They don't have to be that. So that's cool. Change connectors. Change connectors. Conveyor highlight from square to round. Connectors highlight from square to round. Is that the new not the new connectors? These ones, well, they are comparatively new. Because sometimes you can't really tell whether these are actually connected or not. Let's just put it on top. Nope, not sure with that one. Okay, 10 minutes it blows up. So let's just press the button and see what happens. Whoa! Ow! Come back. Not quite as hard to catch up as the other one. Interesting stuff. Cobalt, yeah, okay. Oh, that's... they beat me to the overhaul. I mean, you know that I've got it in alpha, my mod. Yeah. So, yeah, I'll potentially still do it, and I'll just include these. Okay, so that's got stuff. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. We'll just leave that there. And oh, hang on. Do I need to claim it? If I claim it, hopefully I keep it. I think they mean yellow interaction highlight. Yellow interaction highlights. So if I disconnected you, not sure. Changed event controller only trigger an event while it's on and functional. Ah, good stuff. That I was having problems with my my ice drone on Factorum. That was having real problems with that because it was triggering even though it was turned off. So when you turned it on, it still did it. So that's good. Not that that was the only problem with that drone, which we will fix when we get back there. Jump drive effect to use particles associated with the jump drive, which was activated from the toolbar. Change jump drive effect to use particles associated with the jump drive. Oh well, I'm sure we'll figure that one out at some point. You'll likely get pointing at a user interaction like you get when pointing at a cargo conveyor port. Oh, so talking like that. So what did they actually say it was? So Changed connectors conveyor highlight from square to round. Oh, okay, did it must have used to be round. Square. Okay. Didn't even know it was a problem. But yeah, okay, that makes sense what you're saying now. Yep. Thank you for explaining that. Yeah, because I've just always thought they were round. Were they not always round? Don't know. Right, what else? So, jump rows. Change the name of extreme quality option of photo mode to better convey. It's not meant to be used during gameplay. Extreme quality option. Change the name of the pirate PCU to NPC PCU. Okay, that's fine. Improved build times, removal partial field elements. Okay, that's cool. Fixed an issue where AR recorder was able to retain more than 500 waypoints. Fixed an issue with invalid faction type defined prevented war from being loaded. Fixed grain crash mod would be a try. Okay. Fixed crash where thruster tried to damage a deleted block. Gain crash waypoint cutscene editor. Fixed crash when name and blueprint or what? No. Okay. No, none of these I've had any issue with. Action relay would not broadcast over laser antenna connections. Yeah, the laser antenna. So laser antennas are talked about and explained in the last episode of the tutorial series, and it didn't work as well, just to be clear. It connected, but I couldn't connect. I don't know what was wrong with it. I think it had enough power on both ends. Yeah, I don't know. Fixed issue handbrake would get desynchronized. Yeah. Fixed issue would connection would separate randomly. Okay, I've had it locking randomly. Fixed an issue where the projector was subtracting. That's not an issue. Target lock feature. No. Issue where wheels would lock up another grid. No, that's fine. It's fine. Go to another grid. Yeah, the connector. No. We're sync remove from the base. Would not react to dependency. No, these are all just nothing that I've really come across. Faction icon, where I've got a present for you achievement. Was hard to unlock. I've got a present for you achievement. What's that achievement? I probably want to be in this one here. I've got a present for you. Didn't I kill you towards you and another player? Oh, okay. Don't do multiplayer, that'll be why. Right. Fix an issue. Predefined we're not reverting to voxel trash removal. Yeah, okay. No, that's all pretty good stuff. I'm not fixing an issue. Does connection would unload everything? No, that's fine. Temporary container can rotate. That's cool. Death or destruction. No. Fixed an issue where the explosion warhead was prevented near a safe zone explosion. Okay. Yeah, so all of these, I'm not really seeing anything. Oh, they fixed the frostbite quest, so that's useful. Small dynamic grids. Fixed an issue array would not accept a hinge. So what a Trigger an intergrid group action after unmerging. That might have been something I had a problem with. Yeah. Thing is, who would be the one to set the warhead off? Yeah. Future Wellington struggles to join Wellington because my other PC is not very well at the moment. And I tried it with a laptop and that didn't really work either. It froze on me. TPR gyroscopes. Okay, project timer block. Fill tank when stockpiling. Oh, that's true. When stockpiling, it does show all 4. So now, I mean, that wasn't really a bug, but it now that you mention it, it was a bit of a, because you didn't know how much it had in it. So now if I go stockpile, it's yellow. Why is it yellow, not blue? Interesting. Used to be blue. An issue where number 5 is live. Hang on. Where the number 5 is live was working only with medical room and not cockpit or survival kit. What? Number 5 is alive. That must be another doodacky. Another one. Number 5 is alive. Connect to your power suit with less than 1% remaining in survival. Okay. Got that one 5 years ago. Recharge one. Okay. Yeah. So, what I'm not seeing is that the remote controls have been fixed. Everything else. Inset couch was considered completely airtight, suffocating sitting characters. That's not how it's meant to work. Oh, hang on. Fixed an issue. We removed when in one-way mode. They did fix it. I'll take back everything I just said. Fixed an issue where remote control autopilot waypoints were removed when in one-way mode. That is good news. That is very good news. Awesome. Such line would not follow the target. Oh, that is so cool. That is wicked. I mean, it's been like, what, 2 years? Is that when the other thing released? These got release dates on them. Let's not worry about it. Let's not dwell. Let's just celebrate that it's done. Scaffold block ladder fix. I didn't know there was anything wrong with it. Okay. Cause read artifacts. Okay, safe zone. Kitchen blocks with desync. Okay, these are all art. Anything in here about fixed issue with greater parts of catwalks were not colorable? Ha, yes. Oh, that's awesome. So these are all colorable. These are all colored now because they weren't before. Yep. Awesome. They fixed that because that was annoying. Like, the stairs would be yellow and then you come up here and this would be white. And this would be white and then this would be like yellow. It would, yeah. Oh, awesome. Oh, I mean, I have to say, well done, Keen, for addressing these things. And this, when they're bringing out 2, the mount point on the top was not there. Oh, okay. Didn't really notice. What else we got? Heat vent was changing. Okay. Yeah. Particles. No, it's all looking pretty good. Could be heard even for directions with no actual thrusters present. Yeah, the thrusters have been a little bit skew. Thruster noises. Okay. Okay. Alright, so this is all looking completely good. There's lots of fixes in here. I don't think we've had a list this long in the updates. Okay, cool. Yeah, nothing's jumping out at me. Cool. Okay. Right. Let's go and have a look. Oh, look, there's another unknown signal up there, but we'll have a look and see whether this one's still here. Yep, still there. We'll just keep an eye on that one. I wonder how that landed up that way when the parachute's there. Interesting though, now you can actually get a girder. You can get a girder off an unknown signal. I think we may have to try. What's that exhaust cap? That's new. I'll have to try have another go. Because one thing that I've tried, I haven't done it on camera, I've tried to do it off camera, and that is to do a start only on unknown signals. That's cool. Yeah, new block, yep. Okay, so I guess we have a look at the new blocks now. Maybe we should have a coffee first. Yeah, that took a little while to go through that list of stuff, but oh, I mean that was oh, there's some absolute wins in there, that's for sure. Okay, so yeah, maybe maybe we go and turn the kettle on. Yep, bear with me. I'm just gonna take a break for a couple of minutes and make a coffee. Be back in a sec. Right, apologies, but one needs to remain caffeinated. Okay, so, right, let's go out here, since this is a pretty good spot. So I guess we just have a quick look through the DLC, and there are all the blocks there. Okay, so how do we want to do this? What about if we... What about if we put a bigger pad in? Right. Okay, so that's cool. I'll just navigate through to documents. That one, data. And then I'm looking for block variant groups. Block variant groups. I'll just make a copy of that and I'll just shove it into documents. And then I can open up that as kind of a master one. Actually, I might just put that in a separate window just to be really confusing. Okay. So this is the Rationalised Build Menu one, and this is the master one, or copy of the master one. Right. So, how do we go about this? Do we just go... probably just left to right, I guess. So these corridors, are they in... I wonder what group they're in. So if we do a, because I'll be missing corridor group. Okay, so they are in that group. So that's the passage group, and then we've got a corridor group. But I've got them all in the corridor group. I've covered up my chat, hang on. They're in corridor. Yeah. So, I'll paste them in, but I'm thinking... For me, I just have them in the passage group, which is where they are here. I mean, it makes it a pretty big group, but I'm kind of feeling like that's the natural place to put them. And whether we rename it corridor... Might just get some energies, shall I? So let's just have a look at them. So there's that one. I mean, they are cool. I do like them. I just don't know where they're going to get used, that's all. They're kind of... They're not really multi-purpose. I mean, it's good. It's round. It's round is good. I mean, it would be cool if there was a glass one. Transition. Oh, okay. So then we can transition into... Like... Well, see, it's not transitioning into corridors, because that's got a... Well, maybe it is. Because it's kind of more transitioning into one of these ones, isn't it? Because they've got the... Well, they've kind of got the handrails. But not the same colour. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's kind of maybe leaving the door open for something future-like. It does feel like we've got two distinct... Yeah, I'm not too sure about that. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, it's very Subnautica. You know, like this would be good to go out to a round tunnel. Greedy, hello? Yes, new blocks. Just trying to sort them out into the rationalized build thing. So, I am thinking that, let's just go into here. So let's find the passage. You can't see the search thing, but it is there. So the passage group. And I think the door that goes with good. Okay. So is there a corridor group in this that's hidden? No, there's not. Okay. So what we need to do is we need to go into here and we need to copy that and we need to paste it. I'll just hide you. We need to paste it in there. Okay. And we need to cut those out of there. The round ones. And we need to delete those ones. Hopefully that group doesn't come up. Just let me check. I'm just trying to remember how I did this. Because you still need to keep the group in there, otherwise it shows up. Yeah, see, like here. Yep. Okay, so that's cool. Right, so we'll put them into there. So that should now work. Unlock those buttons, so you have to capture shape this to get that particular style. Yeah, something like a different way to do progression, maybe? Yeah. Okay, so what I might do is I might just save that. And then I'll just make a note. So it's going to be corridor group blocks moved into passage group. Okay. Oh, the mod. This isn't mod code. This is, well, yeah. It makes sense. I'm not a coder, but it's just a matter of making sense. It showed up nearly occasionally in the blocks there, definitely. Yeah. Okay. So that's cool. So it's corridor group removed. And then round corridors added to passage group. Yep, okay, that's what we want. So what I'll do is I've already saved that one. Yeah, and if I write them in here, then I can add them to the main list. Okay, so I can do So if I was to save and then reload, and I updated the mod, I think. So I went into this world because hopefully it's not too quick. You know, it doesn't take too long to load up. So now if I go into... Oh, hang on. If I go into here... So we've lost the corridor group. And we now in here have all the blocks. Okay, they're all there. Right. Okay, so that's those blocks. What's next? Round corridor door. Oh, is that the door you're talking about? Okay. It's very bank vaulty, isn't it? Okay, so I'm gonna say I don't hate it, but it's this is not like the rest of. It's a new style. I mean, if you were to combine it with some blocks with like these, for instance. So if I went like that. And then put in like some lights. Yeah, it's yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. I think there probably needs to be more blocks in the set. But then I guess it's the same with these passage blocks. Haven't really grown on me either. Since I find the things. Where did I put them? Sure they were in there. There they are. I mean these ones aren't too bad. Especially those ones. But these ones here haven't really grown on me. Plus they use a lot of materials to build. So anyway. Right, so the door. So if we find that in here. Okay, so that's going to be round door. Is that what we're going to search for? Nope. If I just do round maybe. There we go, round door. Oh, look, and we've got lab doors as well. So they are in the door group. So we'll just copy those, because then we can look at the lab doors. So, and then here, door. So we probably want it before the gates. I think. Yeah. And the lab door before the round one. I think that's the order that I want it. Although, no, the corridor one should be with the hatches. let's put it there. Corridor around, then we've got the hatches. Yeah, let's do that. I'm just going to save that. And then I might just again do the same thing that I did before and just F5 it once we've saved. It's not the only new door. Oh yeah. I saw that. I saw it in the video. Yep, so I know exactly what the lab doors are. Well, no, I don't know exactly what the lab doors are. I have seen the lab doors in the release, so yeah. And were they on a teaser? I think they were on a teaser. He changed the thing. He's a witch. Burn him. Yes. Using for launch tubes. Yeah, that they would be good for that. Yeah, because they give that vibe more than anything. So now if I go into here, they should be in this group. Corridor, sliding. To me, that feels better. Order. Yeah, so let's have a look at these ones, eh? So what's the difference between... Is it just clear... Oh, inverted and... Yeah, I get that. Oh, yeah. No, they are good. Because instantly I thought with these is that you could have... Okay, so first of all, let's talk about the suggestion for silos. So let's just get that one out of our mind. For rockets. Yeah. Okay, so that's... I'm liking that. Let's just get rid of you. And then... So what I'm thinking with these ones is how they sort of combine with the... Specifically the shower, actually. As soon as I find the shower. Oh, no, it's in the same group. Ah, I knew that. Okay. So kind of like... Kind of like that. I just... Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of already got a door there, you know, but it's... Yeah, anyway. Whoops. That's cool. So that's nice to have those in there. So they are in the door group now. They're not anywhere else, I don't think. There's that new refill station. Yeah, so I think that's the right order. Still only the small one. Yeah. Airlock to mid bay. Yeah. So, like... Yeah. Like, if it was outside, like on a ship or something, that would work out pretty well. Yeah, so, no, there's lots of things, definitely lots of things you could do with that. Yeah, let me just finish off my coffee. So that's got the doors sorted. Right, sorry about that. So floor parts. Straight away I'm going to suggest that these go into the interior block group. Interesting. I mean, that's cool. The thing will be, what do they look like with... Oh, that's awesome. 3x3 slab. Nice. Liking that. Okay. No, that's cool. So how are they going to, like, compare with, like, the likes of this? Nothing. What about digital? Moo. Yeah. Okay. No, I mean they're good. They're good. I like them. But I don't think they're going to be... I'm not going to say they're not going to be useful, because they are a bit of a revolution. They are good. But I don't know if they're quite going to be... Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if we place them down here, for instance, if we tried to make some sort of landing pad or something, you know, or just somewhere where you could have a little bit of a... Well, actually, you know, it's straight away here. I mean, they would probably work quite well underneath this. Instead of the blocks that are there at the moment. So there's an example. Let's try that, shall we? Let's just move this away. Oh, it's not going to be able to get out of there, is it? Whoops. Will it go? Oh, hang on. The wheels are... Oh, no, the wheels are right. Can we go and mount that? No. Can we thread the needle through that little gap? And why have I got multiple unknown signals? Use them on the landing pad next to astronauts. Yeah. Oh, certainly the 3x3s, that's true. That, I mean, irrespective of the pattern design. Okay, one of these has actually got the thing on it. Okay, so maybe we'll just start from here. Not delete that. So if I was to go... like that. Nope, I take back anything I may have negatively said towards the usefulness of these blocks. I apologise publicly to Keen and the developers. I like that block. I didn't realise that you could actually do taxiway stuff on there as well, because that seems to be a thing, that we can go around corners like this. Cool. Okay. Right. We will go and check out that unknown signal, and then we'll come back and we'll put those into the build menu. I'm just thinking interior blocks like all the other ones. Lines to follow so you can get lost in ships too. Yeah, for sure. Or Is there a T? Oh, there's no T. Keen, why haven't you got a T? Floor edge. Hang on, let's before I start shouting at them. No, but this... I'm thinking this in the corridors I've got in Ancient Astronauts. Potentially. But yeah, a T junction would be good. It's funny because it's basically got it in this variant. It's got all the T's and things. So you don't get lost. Don't need to worry about that one. But I feel like it's missing here. It's almost like that decal shouldn't be there. You know, like the grey, that sort of grey edge, that kind of feels like part of a different part of this block. Right. Let's stop chasing after that squirrel. Hey, that's got a merge block on it. Interesting. Interesting. Girders. Very interesting. So because you've got girders, you can now make a start without anything, because you can make a... Because you never used to be able to get girders out of unknown signals. Very interesting. Is there other one still over the other side of the lake? Where was it? It was over there somewhere. Yep, still there. Hasn't blown up. Oh, g'day, Will. Right, so I think that we... What do they call them? They call them... The floor blocks. Okay, so where are they in here? Floor. Bridge blocks, okay. That's not what I want. Floor, okay. So let's copy that. And let's go into here and we'll find the interior. Might just move you over there out of the way. With a merge block you can pick up easy with a scrapper, yeah. That's lighting group. I don't want lighting group, I want interior wall group. Yeah, we'll do that. So, let's paste you in there. And the floor blocks can go... I mean, I think after the walls, before the ramps. Because I use all that stuff together. Okay, and I need to delete you. So, that's going to be floor block group. Yes, that's going to be deleted. floor block. Group deleted, and then floor blocks. Added to, what's the name of the group? Interior wall group. Okay. Save view. And we'll just do another double check of that. And a quick reload. So of course I've got to test to make sure that the thing doesn't crash either. So it pays to do this incrementally. I've learnt that. Don't do too much at once. Okay, so now they should be all in that group. Which... why is that ahead of everything else? Floor center. That's not right. Why has that changed? Interior wall group, interior wall. It should not have changed. Why has it got that one first? Get rid of you because you're the save file. No, there's nothing to do with that. That was more for the coloured, I think the coloured coloured thing? Coloured icons, colourful icons. So, am I missing something? Am I missing... no, I don't think I am. Okay, why are you doing that? Oh, hang on, because there must be a small grid version. There's a small grid version. That's why. Yep. So automatically it's going to go to that one there. So I need to change... yeah, I need to change it. I am going to change the order and I'm going to put the floors first. And because of that, let's copy you and paste you in there. But we can also add the other one, the one that's missing, the round. It's in the It's in the truss pillar group. This one. We can duplicate that. Into there. Okay, let's just see if that works. Let's give it a chance to save. Yeah, sorry, that got a window that's gone on the top. Actually, I can just close you. Okay, so that, yeah, that sometimes mucks things up when there's a small grid version in there. Okay, so that's good. Oh, we'll just change that color, shall we? Yep. That's all working. Oh, see, these are the ones that kind of go with that conversion one. Sorry. Squirrel. Sidetracked. See what I mean? It's kind of like they just don't quite match up. No, that's cool. Okay. Right. So that's cool. Cool. So cylindrical column. So I just need to do this. So I might just put you in here, and interior wall group. Icon changed to floor icon. And what was it? It was cylindrical column. Cylindrical column added to interior wall group. Okay. Cool. So, there were small grid versions. Let's have a look at those. That's no longer that group. Let's just make sure it's in here correctly, which it is. Yep, that's cool. Okay, so these ones here. 9. What's going on? Because I was in the wrong thing before. Okay, so we got that one. What? Why? Hang on. Okay, I don't know what was going on there. That was a bit odd. Okay, but we've got that one there, which has got some funky little curves on it. That one there, that's probably going to be quite useful. And that one as well. Okay. Must have just thought for a second there that it was in a different group. Right. Okay, so that's got that group taken care of. Yeah. So I don't know how that's going to handle, like, the DLC, because it's got the DLC icon if you haven't got the update. But yeah, I mean, this mod assumes that you have that update, so that's a thing. Okay, so that's cool. Shall we go and have a look at that unknown signal? And I can have a sip of water. I shouldn't drink and fly, but that's fine. Oh, wow. It's upside down, but... Huh. Where's the button? Okay, that's real cool. Again, for starting with nothing, that's really going to change the whole concept of the game. How am I going to roll you over? Come on, roll over. Don't make me put a battery on you. Nope. Cool. Okay, well that's, yeah, interesting. They got silicon and stuff in there. Okay, back we go. Okay, so that's the floor blocks sorted out and the interior group reorganized. So that's quite a significant change. Let's have a look at the rest. So, back into here. That's not what I want. Into here. Okay, so that's those done. Done. Hydrogen tank. So these are potentially going to be in the hydrogen tank group, I'd imagine. Oxygen tank, and that's got the small variant. Okay. Alright, so let's throw them into here. And here. Hang on, what's that? That's small oxygen tank. Grabbed the wrong thing. Cargo terminals. Okay, we'll come back to those. Lab tools we've done. Lab vat. Okay, we'll just stick with the tanks for now. So this one is a small hydrogen tank. So that's a nice new variant. Oh, lagged out a bit when I pasted it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I remember that was on a teaser, wasn't it? That was, yeah, that was in a teaser. It's very train engine-ish, isn't it? That is a cryo chamber. Yeah, yep. I'll get back to that. And the oxygen tanks. Yeah, I mean, I'm liking those. I do like those. I will go back to my original thought, is that I don't think that these should be oxygen and hydrogen tanks. I think these should be just tanks, and the gas that you choose to put in there is a selectable option. That's how I kind of feel about it. So, is there a small grid variant of this? Nope. However, there is, I'm hoping. No, there's not. Okay, that's weird. So where's the small grid variant? And what's that hydrogen tank? So, okay, they're only large grid. So where's... Am I just not seeing it? It's that one there. Okay. Hydrogen lag used for hydrogen thrusters jetpack. So storing hydrogen. So that's a small grid one. Okay, so it's just a new variant on... That's just a new variant on... Hang on. This one here. So if I just chuck that down there. So that's the new variant of this one. Are you all attached? I think you are. What could go wrong? Whew, okay. And then... try and make it the same colour. Whoa, too close. Ooh, use the right buttons. Full. I think I've got that round the wrong way, haven't I? Let's try that again. It needs to be that way, doesn't it? That's better. Oh, that changes that ship completely. What if I make it this colour? That completely changes the style of ship. I like it. I mean, it's awesome. I do like it. And then if you were to combine it with one of these ones here, I think it would work a bit better, wouldn't it? I guess that's what they're talking about, modular. Okay, so that's those. So that's cool. So we have to sort all that out. I'm liking those. I do like these ones. These are awesome. How do you get into them though? Where's the... Like, how do you swap your bottle or something? It feels like those should be access points. How do you get into the inventory? Where is the inventory? All these questions. So it's 3x3s. So you can't actually kind of get into it. Which is interesting. Hasn't got an access port. I mean, I guess they're large grid, so kind of makes sense. I mean, you can't possibly... That's impossible. You can't use it like that because you can't fill it up. Because they feel like they're small grid to me. Just, they don't feel like they're large grid. Okay. Small grid though. Let's find the small oxygen tank. Oh, look at that. Yeah. I'm going to be honest. I don't like it. I don't like the look of it. It's like, and I don't want to sound negative about the small block mod, but it feels like it, and it is what they've done. They've just got the large one, the large grid one, and they've shrunk it down, which for me doesn't work. I think, again, that's... As a practical thing, it's awesome because, like, this here hasn't got an O2 tank on it. But now I can just stick one, like, you know, anywhere pretty much. I could get rid of that relay and in theory, if I had a connection, you know, I could just chuck it in there. That'd be great, because that'd give me more than enough oxygen to supply the cockpit. I just don't like the look of it. I don't like the look of it. I think that is so much better. An oxygen variant of this block would have been better. Yeah. I'm still going to use it. I'm definitely going to use it. Yeah. No, exactly, Greedy. Exactly. That's... Yeah. And that just comes back to my earlier comment. I think all of these tanks should just be tanks, and then you have a tick box inside that says this is hydrogen or this is oxygen. Yeah. Small capacity. Yeah. How small is the capacity, actually? Just for comparison. So let's find it. So we've got that one, which is 3,000 litres compared to that one, which is 50,000. Ooh. But I think more relevance compared to that one, which is 15,000. Yeah, again, I think it's a misstep. What's a bottle got in it? A bottle has 120, so yeah. Because I mean, I think that, you know, we have these hydrogen tankers that take fuel up to space, but I mean, I think it'd be quite good to have oxygen tankers taking fuel up to space. And I know all of these are a mod. Yeah. Clearly there's a bit of a delay in the chat today. I don't know how long it is, but... and clearly I'm actually thinking, because you guys are suggesting stuff after I've just done it. So thank you for keeping me, making sure that I'm on track. Yeah, so, but, oh, that's just going to be perfect. Like, the ion tug, I'm finding the Factorum, I keep running out of fuel on it. I'll keep... Not the ion tug, the grinder ship. The ejector one. I think I need to put one on that. Okay, so moving on to here. We need to find them in the group. So if we just do... I think they were all tanks, weren't they? They were all tanks. Find next. Okay, so small oxygen tank. So we can copy you and look in here. Tanks, tank group. Okay, so oxygen tank. So we can put that one in. Okay, oops, don't want to put that. So, small oxygen tank added to tanks group. Okay. And then we've got the large block tank lab. Small block. Hang on. Yep, so we'll just copy those. And paste them. No, I need to do them individually. Copy you. Paste you. And then those ones. Small lab, small tank. And they will go in there. Okay, so we'll save you. Go into here, we'll save you. And we'll reload. So lab hydrogen tanks added to tanks group. Well, actually, they're all just lab tanks, aren't they? Not specifically lab tanks added to tank group. Okay, so now if we go into our group here, we've got this one that we know about. That one. That one. Maybe I should put the large one, reorder it. So the large... large hydrogen tank, I think. Hang on, have I got that right? Oops. Yeah, so the large hydrogen tank also the small grid wants to be before the industrial. Oh, probably wants to be before the little... Gee, I'll just save that and see how it looks. I'm not sure about the order on that. Let's just save. Marco. Oh, I never checked the light stuff as well. The change of lights. That was a thing, wasn't it? Oh, well, we might do that on Factorum with the airlocks. Or we could do it up here with the airlock. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Tanks. Just had a bit of a brain freeze there for a second. Just needed a reboot. Okay, so we got the oxygen, hydrogen. I still out of order. Did I not save it? No, I did save it. Hydrogen tank large. Oh, maybe I just needed to move that one up. No, I duplicated it. Hang on. No, this is the one wrong. It is in there twice, isn't it? Did I just copy it and paste it? I think I copied it and pasted it. Next airlock you make. Yeah, well, no, there is one up on the lunar base. So we can go up and just do that up there quickly. Then I'll get my visor open. Right, so let's just try that again. Okay, so oxygen. Small hydrogen, hang on. Small oxygen. Small hydrogen. Oh, did I just copy them both? Urgh. Small hydrogen. Hang on. Small oxygen. Small oxygen. Small oxygen. Small oxygen. Large hydrogen. Okay, so I just did them both. What a wally. What's wrong with having the same block in multiple groups? A corridor block grouped with doors and corridors. I do have things in multiple groups. So let's just save this. I do. Just while I'm fixing my mistake. Changes. So dispenser. So a lot of the decorative blocks are duplicated in different ones. Cargo crate duplicated in weapon rack. So access panels are duplicated in conveyor group. But you're specifically saying corridor door block grouped in. Yeah, no, you didn't miss it. There haven't been any duplicates today yet that I've done. But there will no doubt be duplicates. But no, there are definitely duplicates. So, for instance, in here, in these conveyors, so there's all the conveyors, which also include the access panels, which I think is somewhere else as well. And then this collector is, I think, somewhere else. So, yeah, there's definitely duplicates. Because, yeah, the whole idea of this mod was to make sense of stuff. And, yeah, if you want it in two places, have it in two places. Just trying to think some of the other ones. Like the ladders are in... Stairs are in the ramps group, but then they're also in the catwalk group. And the same with the ladders. So stairs turn up in three places, I think. In ladder, catwalk, and ramps. Where are ramps? Pretty sure there's ramps. But, you know, again, scaffolding has got the ladders in as well. So, yeah, anyway. So we won't go too depth into that. Tanks. So small hydrogen, large hydrogen, small hydrogen. Okay, so they're just out of order now. So I need to put the small hydrogen behind the small lab. So the small, large hydrogen tank, small. Yeah, I see. It's just how they're named in the files. So if I do that and put it behind there, then I think, hang on, large hydrogen tank, small lab. Because some of the oxygen ones are actually called hydrogen ones, just to confuse things as well. So I think that's what I want. I'll just save that, we can check it. Small, choo-choo, yeah. And then, yeah, some of them are not hydrogen, some of them are oxygen. And then you got this one at the top here that's, yeah, because they're all oxygen. And then yeah, it's real confusing. Now I remember the headache I got when I first tried to do it. Okay, so that's that. Let's go back into here. And we have done... Oh, so there's an O2 generator as well. Which, I caught a glimpse of it, and I thought it looked wicked. It's bigger, but it looks real cool. Interesting. Ports on, yeah. Okay, I wonder if it's got more capacity than the other one. $4,000? 4,000. No, it's just decorative. But like the bigger wind turbines. Okay, so that's cool. Right, so we need to find that. Wonder what they've called it. O2. Nope. Generator. Oxygen generator. No, that's the group. Oh, I'm looking in the wrong thing. It won't be here. I need to look in this one. We'll try that, shall we? Generator. There we go. Next. Reactors. Gas generator. Small block ox. Oh, there's a small block version. So the small block. Didn't check that. We'll just save that. Okay, so it was in here. Oh, that's... Oh, hang on. Let's just try that again. Was it just me, or did that not have a... Oh, no, it did. Hang on. Respawn chip will get removed if you spawn a new one. What? It's upside down. It needs an up on it. It needs a warning sticker on the side so you don't get the bubbles going down, sinking. That's not right. But nevertheless, that's cool. That's a nice update. Yeah, liking that. So what I'll do is save, and I'll just reload, and I'll just be back in a sec. Right, sorry about that. Okay, so go back into this group, and so we've got that small lab hydrogen. I mean, it's probably right that they're in the same place. Big one. Yeah, okay, that's working. And we're... That's not working. Why is that not included? What's gone wrong there? There should be a... Oh, because it's in the wrong place. That's why. Because... Because those are reactors. Hang on, let's... Oxygen generator. Let's just put that into there. Okay, and then... Because that's the wrong group. we want the tanks group. Don't know what went wrong there. Okay, so we want oxygen farm, hydrogen engine, generator. Okay, let's try that. Gee, I don't need to save because I haven't done anything. Doesn't matter. Right. Okay, so that's good. That's all right. There's the lab one, and then into those. Cool. I mean, if anything, that oxygen farm should be upper level, but that's fine. And if we go into the small grid, cool. Sorted. Organised. Rationalised. So we haven't got them hiding anywhere else. Nope. Okay. On to the next thing. Which is these cargo terminals. Okay. Smart person would have put them in the toolbar. So I wonder what group they're part of at the moment. Let's go to this one and cargo. Cargo container. Okay, they're not... Whatever they are, they're not that. Terminal? Cargo terminal. There you go, they're in the container group. Are they containers though? Yep. That's a good, it's a cargo container. Nice that there's a half one. That's going to be useful. But they're cargo containers. Okay. So we've got a half cargo container. Yeah. Alright. So we need to put those... here's a question. No small block variants? Nope. Nope. Best to ask these questions. So this would be cargo. No. container group. So I guess we just put it after the large one. Don't think it really matters too much, does it? We'll see how it looks when we paste it in there. Okay. So we'll save you. And I'll just restart. Let's just do some of these updates. What are they called? Cargo terminals. What was the other thing we did? We did the lab oxygen generators. So hang on, let's just back up a sec. So we had lab O2 HD generator. Lab O2 H2 generator. Add it to tanks group. Okay, and then such a small group, it doesn't matter where they go really. Okay, cargo terminal. Cargo terminals added to, what do we call that group? Is it cargo container group? Container group. Cool. Okay. So next is we've done the doors. So we've got the vat, the lab vat, which is a type of cryo chamber. It also needs an up and down. I can tell you that right now. So we know which way to place it. Where was that? Because I feel like yeah, needs an up and down on it. Look, net. It's up. It's upside down. Although that marking's the right way, but that one's not the right way. Net. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, so you got to do the made in space thing. Okay, well, I'm thinking we duplicate that one in both our medical stuff. So no, we're not going to duplicate it. It's just going to be in there because all the medical stuff's in there. The cryopods are already in that group. I already had that idea and I already did it. Wherever that group is, there we go. So yeah, it'll just go in. It'll just go in here. So that's fine. The question will be, do those new lab tables go in there? Okay, so it's called... It's probably still going to be called a cryo. Because the beds in that fit into that group as well. They're technically cryo chambers, cryo group, lab vat. And then in here, it's in the medical group, I think. wrong thing. I'm sure I clicked off of that, but no. I've got to find things up. Medical. Okay, so yeah, it'll just go in here. Okay. So we'll save you. We'll just ignore that one, I think. So, okay, so that's got that. Now, the other thing, these ones here. So these will be, I wonder what group they're in. Lab, desk, chairless. If they got their own group, maybe. So let's just find lab cabinet, large freezer. Lab door. Yes, there we go. So they are... They're just in the desk group. Yep. And with the captain's desk. So if I was to copy those... and desk. So if I put them in there, so let's save that, I think, and save you. And restart. So this is going to be lab desks added to desk group. Pretty sure that's what it's called. Medical stuff. Don't forget the new medical panels. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking duplicating them in there is what I was kind of... So... am liking these. Let's just check these out. Oh, laggy. Ruh-roll. That's not good. That's not good. Hotfix, please. It very definitely is a Wellington DLC, for sure. Gosh, it's awesome. Awesome. And like a Wellington mod, doesn't quite work properly. Okay, let's not paste all of those in again. Whoops, that was not the right one. Try that one, shall we? Okay, so yeah, these are real good. Okay, so the question for everybody playing at home, yeah, I know, I'll get there, is do I duplicate them in, first of all, the, let's find it, I'm sure it was, where am I, no, not there, hang on, hold that thought, where are the survival kits? Oh, I think I know what the problem is. I think this is not my normal... I haven't got it set up because I didn't have the Rationalised Build menu in this game save, so things are in the same place. So, do I also put them in here, bearing in mind the lab equipment is in here? So, duplicate them in this group as well, because we've got the lab equipment. It would be... It would make sense to. Yeah, let's do that. I mean, it's not a massive group. So, lab desk done there, and we'll say lab desk duplicated in medical group. I think that's what it's called. I assume that's what I've called it. So let's do that. So lab desk, and then medical. I think before the cryo chambers, or maybe even before the lab equipment. And it's called the survival kit group. And the survival kit. Medical group. Yep. Seen. Yeah. I think save. Just make sure it works. Gosh, this is taking a while. I wasn't expecting... Well, no, I mean, we've still got... I was kind of expecting it to be like 2-3 hours, but we're still going. So now... we have them... See, I think they're normally sort of in that group, but... No, that's the problem. They're normally there, so let's put them in there. So, survival... So if we're doing a sort of room with medical stuff, then they are in the same group. Cool. But they are also in this group. Which... Weren't the consoles in that group? No, the consoles have got their own group. Yeah, that's fine. No, I'm happy with that. Don't want to paste one without it sort of dying, just so I can have a closer look at it. Oops. Zoom in. Why is the sink in the desk group? Yes. the sink. This sink? Because that's a different sink. That's a small grid sink. But the desk group has... You're talking about that sink? I'll have a look in a second for us. Sink is a wet desk, yeah. Just want to have a look at these. So what are you? You're just a vial of something? What on earth is that thing? Okay. Right, let's not get too sidetracked. Questions? Why is the sink in this group? Well, it's just part of it. It's just part of the set. And the other question was, can we do automatic LCDs? I mean, surely that's just a standard screen. Yep, standard screen. So that's useful. Yeah, it's got an interface. Anything in there? Nope. Okay. Right. So, I think duplicated is the way to go, so that you can either have it in that group, or if you're putting down these blocks, you can have it in that group. Yeah. So that's what I'm thinking. Never worked in a lab that did not have a sink here. I mean, the thing is, in the labs that I've made in SE, quite often I'm including, and I saw somebody else do it, I don't know whether it was just on a vanilla ship or whether it was somebody else doing something, having one of these in amongst the lab, because if you get rid of the hot plate, it kind of makes sense, you know, sort of oven and... Yeah, because they quite often have that sort of stuff in their lab. So I have used the kitchen block in labs before. Not so much the new kitchen block. But, yeah, certainly the old kitchen block sort of worked quite well. Right, so on to the next thing. Some labs have hot plates, definitely. Yeah. Yep, so it all kind of works together. Okay, oh, the lab cabinet. Was that... That wasn't in the group, was it? No. So what's... So this has got a little bit of storage. Okay. Usual books. Right. So... Where are we going to put this? Because I kind of feel like it belongs in this group next to the kitchen. Well, sort of. How does it go with the lab blocks? Yeah. Okay, I think this is going to go in this group. Because, I mean, even though it's lab stuff, you could put it next to... You could put it next to a captain's desk. And it would kind of be like... like an office, you know, like that. It almost looks officey to me. I mean, I don't know what that thing is. It could be a desktop projector, and you got the books, and I don't know what those things are, paperweights or something. A little safe, little office safe, and a little room for little storage area for bits and pieces. Yeah. Okay, so what was it called? It was called a lab cabinet. So I think we'll put the lab cabinet. We'll just find it first of all. In here. No, that's not the one. Try the other one. There we go. So we'll find a cabinet. Lab cabinet. And a large freezer. Should I be checking out the large freezer before I get too carried away? Lab freezer. Nice. Storage. No storage. Storage. Okay. So that... So I'm thinking that one doesn't go in the desk group, but could go in the survival kit group. And also in this weapons rack group, because that's got the lockers. That's what I'm sort of thinking. So let's do the cabinet first. So I'm thinking the cabinet goes into the new medical panels and the free blocks. We'll come back to it later. Okay, no, I might come back to it later. What am I doing? Okay, so this is what we want. So corner desk, lab equipment. And the freezer. Okay, so let's say lab cabinets, and we'll say added. And lab freezer. Added. And then the freezer will be duplicated in weapons rack group. And also in the what was the other? No, it was only that group, but the cabinet duplicated in the desk group. The desk group. And then what's the name of the other group? So hang on. The freezer is in the weapons rack. Weapons. weapons rack. Okay, how did I do that? I already put it in there. Oh, no, that's where it is. Wrong finding thing. Weapon. Sorry, we'll get there. We'll get there eventually. Too many things open. Weapons rack. Okay, so that's where it wants to be. Anyway, that's where it came from. Interesting. So large freezer. So the cabinet, but the cabinet, does that have storage as well? Well, it does have a little bit. Okay, so I guess we put it in where it was meant to be anyway. Which is in here. Okay, so those are freezer, duplicated weapons rack. Okay. Cabinet and the weapons rack, and then we want the cabinet and the desk one. Desk. So we've got that in there already. No, that's the survival kit group. Desk group. Sink, corner. Cabinet. And then also the kitchen group. Or whatever that group's called. Kitchen, yeah. Kitchen. So we'll put it next to the... If I put it at the end, it'll be next to the kitchen block when you rotate through. I think that'll make sense. Hopefully that works. New medical panels. Oh, okay. So that's something that I didn't notice. I was looking at all those pipes. Right. So in here, they're kind of together. Okay, I think that works. The survival group, which I need to save next time I close. I think because I was on that already, it would have been right. Yep. Okay, I'm liking that survival group. It's good. And let's just go back to here. In the desk group, and it's got it in there as well. Yep. Okay. Happy with that. Let's just save that. So I'll save that toolbar configurations. Right. Back to the fieldwork. So what? So is it in the free stuff that you're talking about? Okay, I might have to... refill station. So if I search medical, or are these medical panels you're talking about? These ones here, the refill stations. Is that what you're referring to as medical panels? Yep, refill station. Cool. Okay. Yeah. You are right. I am liking those. Let's find somewhere to plant them down. No, I think down here was our best bet. Can you access, like, inventory? Or is it just... So they're just the refill part. So we don't have to have a medical bay everywhere we want one. Interesting. What do they need to be made? No medical components. How interesting. Basically a key knockoff of a mod. Yeah, okay. You gave them the wrong name. That's all good. But no, you're right. I mean, that's exactly functionally what they are. They're just... They're... So hang on. Do they heal you? Science. Nope. But if they were connected to... So we're not going to do away with the things completely. The the mid base. So we could put one on there. And then it recharges the hydrogens. Survival kit, but without the respawn. Ooh, science, yeah. Yeah. And the healing. So it is what the name on the box says. Yeah, a refill, but not a reheal. But that's cool. Yeah. But they have a superconductor. The small grid one didn't? Or did it? Hang on. Okay, so question, where am I going to put them? Put them in the conveyor group? Oh yeah, superconductor. Small grid, superconductor. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so do they go in... So it's usage in multiplayer. Okay, so if we were connected here and we went in and we said, he had no ownership. Like beds. Yeah, no healing. Okay, so yeah, we just need to think about what group they would live in. Do they live in medical? I mean, it would make sense to have them in the medical group. They can just go in between the medical stuff and the, or even at the end. Still put them in with medical, yep, for sure. Because that's where I'm going to look for them. But I'm just wondering, do they also go in the conveyor junction group? I don't think they really fit anywhere else, but my gut feeling is that they would kind of fit in. Although they could also fit in the oxygen group as well. I think they could fit in both of those groups. And we'd put them at the end, so you'd kind of need to scroll right through. Open even enemies, yeah. I'm thinking both of these groups. Because, I mean, realistically, you would put one on here. Do that little combo. And you've got a contained sort of block. So that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I think I'm going to duplicate those in those groups. Or do I need them in conveyor? The thing is, the large grid one is got the multiple things. But I definitely think the gases group, because even though it's called tanks, I mean, it's essentially gases. No, I don't think conveyor, because they're not access points, they're just recharge. I don't know, if there's enough call for it, I'll put it in conveyor group, but I'm thinking just in the medical and in the gases. So let's find them. What were they called? They were called refill. See if we can find it in the other thing. Refill. That's not the one. Refill. Okay, so we'll need to copy the whole station thing over. And let's find survival. And we'll paste it in there. And we'll cut them out of there. So we've still got that group, but it just, remains empty. And then we'll put them in at the other end. Well, no, we could put them in with the medical rooms. Put them at the start. And then the tanks, which I've just spelt wrong. Tank group. So I'm thinking before the events? Nah, after the events. Well, yeah, just after the events will be fine. I'm thinking that's the way to go. There's other stuff to go in the conveyor already from this update. Yeah, I was thinking that might be a thing. So let's do that. Let's save you. And go into... Oh, I'm so glad that I did this as a stream and you guys have been able to, give me some feedback and stuff. And it's been really good. Really awesome. Bring on the next update. But yeah, this is real cool, this one. So now if we go into this group, we've got those, and then yep, that's working well. So happy with that. And then in the tanks, yeah, it just kind of makes sense to have them in there as well. I do just wonder if they go up the queue next to the O2 generators and whether I move that. Yeah, I think I might just reorder these quickly. So I think the hydrogen engines want to go before the air vents. And the refill stations go even after the generators. I think that kind of makes a bit more sense. Yeah. Can always change it. Can always change it. I would actually put the hatch also in the cargo as the same inventory as the small grid large. I haven't done the hatch yet. That's... where's the hatch? Because that was that thing that I ground off the unknown signal, wasn't it? It's not called a hatch. What's it called? It's called a... that one. Exhaust cap? Is that the one we're talking about? No. Exhaust cap. Would actually put the hatch also in the cargo as a... oh, was that... you're talking about these ones? The terminals? I've already put them in the cargo. But this one here... what is this? This is just a cosmetic? Not talking about the exhaust cap, no. Yeah. Sorry, the lag's a little bit off today, the game lag. It's like, it's a good 30 seconds or so. So I'm sort of struggling a bit. This is an exhaust one, isn't it? Just a decorative exhaust. Yes, terminal. Yep, already done. Already done. It's already in that group. Yep, that's where I put it. So these are an exhaust block, basically, aren't they? And blowing hot air, yeah. Hot air? That one should be full. Should be as the full block exhaust. Yep. So it belongs in that group there, the exhaust pipe group. I'm kind of just wondering, and again, to be clear on the Rationalised Build Menu mod, it is a mod that I make for me, that I share with everybody else. So, yeah, and what I'm thinking is that I might put it in this one, in the gases, knowing full well that it isn't a gas. But what if you had that, and then, because it's basically the animation of this. Oh, it doesn't go on. You can't place it there. Oh, really? Because that would have made so much sense. Because if it could go on there, you could have the animation going the whole time, and that just looks better. Oh. That sucks. Okay, scrub that idea. We'll just put it in the exhaust group. Using pressurization sequences for more visual cues. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, if that was used... like, functions exactly the same as a full block variant. Yeah, could have a cheeky event hidden as the visuals. Loads depending on the power usage. Yeah, so it's an exhaust. It's an exhaust block. So it's this group here. Where are the exhaust blocks? So it's in the exhaust pipe group, kind of. So it kind of fits in with those guys. Can you change it? Can it produce fire? Probably not, but worth asking the question. So it's... what was it called? It was called exhaust cap. Oh, you can. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's definitely not an event thing, but yeah, it could definitely be used, I think, pretty well in that scenario. Yeah. Cool. But, I mean, that's going to make an awesome fire pit type thing. You know, with some chairs around it. Cheers. I mean, that's basically what I did on Scrapyard in the Grand Designs house. You know, I think obviously you'd try and knock it down a bit. But yeah, so that's... yeah, I'm liking that. That's cool. Small. Still singe your eyebrows, but anyway. Nice. Lakeside base, yep. Everybody's having the same thoughts as me. It's great. Okay, so let's put this into the group. What was it called? What was it called? Forgot the name already. It was called... oh, it's just called an exhaust cap. Okay. Ah. Oops. Put you back over there out of the way. Exhaust cap. I mean, like, that's going to work better for the madness that was the try harder. So there, and exhaust. Spelled wrong. Cool. Exhaust. Caps added to exhaust pipe group. Very good. Okay. So we've done the freezer lab experiment. Oh, really? Are those... okay, pipes we'll have a look at. But the lab experiment. Maybe we do the lab experiments now. But there was also new Prototech stuff as well, which Prototech I'm not including in this, but I do just need to check that it's been added to the group. Okay, what on earth are you guys? It's like a fish tank. So I'm imagining that you could do something like this. You get my drift. So like, I mean they're cool, but what do they do? One prototype block fusion reactor. Okay, yeah, I'll just make sure that's in there because I think I haven't put them into any groups. I just kept them. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Prototech group. Large Prototech reactor. I'll just put that in now so I don't have to remember it. Prototech. Prototech's not. Oh. Cool. Done. Prototech. What are they? Fusion reactor added to Prototech group. Okay. Yeah, okay, so what group are these actually in? Experiment. Experiment. Nope. Lab. Lab equipment, they're in the medical station one. Actually, a big hydrogen engine. Yeah, I did sort of know that. I just caught a glimpse of it in something and it said hydrogen on it. Yeah. But that's fusion, you know, hydrogen splitting or whatever. Not splitting, combining, fusing to form other stuff. Yeah. So, I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, well, okay, what group do we put them in? I mean, they don't really go in the desks. I mean, I guess they'd go in the medical because... medical. I mean, I guess they go in this because that's where the lab stuff is. Before the cryo chambers. Hydrogen fusion creates water. that's... Isn't that reverse electrolysis? Mixing hydrogen and oxygen. It's a fuel cell. Because no, doesn't it create helium? To go with their 64 engines. Yeah. Okay, well, in the absence of anywhere else to kind of put them, I think they're going to have to go in the survival group. And how did I... Oh, it's because they call it lab equipment, not lab experiment. So, yeah, I think they're going to have to go into the survival group. Survival. The question will be... And we'll put them before the cryo chambers. And after the medical station. Yeah. So we put them in there. And we'll say lab equipment. Lab equipment. Added to the survival kit. So that's those. I mean, I don't think I want them in amongst the slot. No. It's interesting we didn't really get anything else in this group added in the small grid stuff, like a toilet. No, I think that will suffice. Oh, there's the Projector group there. Okay. Cool. Okay, so... Let's save. And reload this. "32 of the silly things on your ship." Don't ask. Okay, since you've asked, I will ask. Do you go to Europa much? Or Triton? Prototech H2. Yeah, actually, yeah, that would be. I mean, I haven't done anything with Prototech yet. I haven't found it. I've actually, well, actually, I won't say I haven't done anything. Spoiler for tomorrow. I find my first piece of Prototech salvage. It's a milestone. It's not much, but it's a start. One small step. Okay, so let's just check out these groups. So this one here has got this stuff in it, which, yeah, I think that's sort of as good a place as any. That all kind of makes sense together. Yep. Then we had the vents group. No, the exhaust group. Yep, so that's straightforward. I might just recheck the... Oh, because I changed this group around, didn't I? So it starts off with oxygen, hydrogens. Yep, that's making sense. And if we go R, yep. Cool. That's good. That's good. Okay. So I think we've only got the pipes to go. Yeah, it's just the pipes now. Ooh, okay. So are these functional? Or just decorative? They're just decorative, aren't they? Because there's no conveyor ports. Disappointed. Okay. I think we just keep that whole group in there as is. Is there a small grid variant? Nope. Just decorative. Yep. Okay. So I'm thinking just keeping the group in as is, because that group, well, actually no. No, now that I look at it, it probably goes with these things. Same sort of family, you know? I see them with those interior blocks that are also pipes. Yeah. Yeah. I tell you what, this delay, great minds, it's definitely a delay. So you guys are having the same ideas as me at the same time, and just the video catches up, and we're like, oh, well, we're in agreement. Yeah, it goes into this group. Doesn't matter that it's a massive group. It just makes sense to be in there. Yep, let's do that. So we want to go. What are they called? Pipes. But that's the last thing, isn't it? I don't think there's anything else. So we'll grab that. So once this is done, we are all done. Let's find the wall. Ugh, no. There we go. That's what we want. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll put it up here. And we'll go... We'll just sort this out. Conveyor. Oh, hang on. Is that the right group? That's the wrong group. That's the wrong group. That group. Copy. Paste. Okay, so the pipes block group deleted. And yeah, that single cylindrical comet small grid one caused issues when it was by itself, but now there's a few of them. Oh, look at that, 3Ds. Pipes block added. Pipes blocks added. But the floorboard should be with normal interior box. No, it's even though it's the wall group, they're all in here. I'll show you what I mean in a sec. So that's that. So we need to cut those. Hang on, did that not go right? Yeah, I thought I messed that one up. That would have caused the game to crash. Cut that. put it in, so the pipes, I think, after the pipe blocks would make the most sense. Okay. So then we'll F5, reload. Cool. So yeah, so this is just about done. So I'll be updating it live. So we'll just do that on the Steam Workshop and whatnot. I've already done the thumb for it. So in this here, just preview you. So I've already just put that update on the logo on there. I think that'll be sufficient. Then, so there's the group there, number 9 slot. So that's this group. The other thing I want to do is change these blast doors. So if we go through the group, ramps, so they should be in here. Yep. That's making pretty good sense. Oh, thank you, the bridge set. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I did the passages. So the passageways are not here. So I put the corridors in with the passages. So it's a pretty big group now, but they're all in here. So that's there. I did the doors. So hang on, let me just go into here and I'll just pull that out. Or I'll just move this over here so I can read it at the same time. So, yeah, I did the corridor, deleted the corridor group, and I've put the corridors all in the passages. The floor blocks were added into the wall group. And the oxygen tanks were added into the tanks group. So they're all in there. So those are the sort of the main ones, and the survivor changes to the survival group, and all the lab stuff was put into the desks, and then the doors were put in there. So that's kind of where all that sits. So it's all kind of come together. And then, yeah, a little bit of duplication for some blocks. Yeah, I need to sort out these blast doors. I want to change those actually while we're updating. So what do we want? I want to bring this back over here so we can see what we're doing. So this is going to be Fieldwork update. And then I want to change the blast door. Additional update. Which is going to be that one there. Because this gets included in the update, the mod, and then I also put this stuff on the workshop, so we kind of need to get it right. I want to do the blast doors. Blast door. Group reordered. Good. Okay. So that's that. Okay, so that all works out really good. So I'd just be interested to see for a second how they would go if I was to put like you in there and maybe you there. And then if we kind of went like that. just to see how that sort of works. So just how they kind of merge up. Yeah, they're pretty good. And then around here, same sort of thing. Shall I use the same block, shall I? Ah, that works pretty well, I think. I can see that being used in places. Awesome. Okay, bridge blocks. Okay. So yeah, I've got them as separate ones. So okay, so I'm not seeing them in there because they must be the free things. So we're missing the free blocks, are we? No, the refill station's there. Weird. Okay, so they've just been included. So let's just make sure lab vat. Lab vat? We do that. Oh, that's that's the cryo chamber. So we've got all those blocks. So we've got all that. Floor caps. So it's the only thing we're missing is those. We've done the projector's just automatically updated. Oh, that block, we haven't done that. The grid connector. But yeah, the new bridge blocks. Okay, that's easy done. Because I feel like the bridge blocks, we can just copy the whole thing over, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure we got the whole group. I don't think it's in any different order. Bridge windows. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. So we can just find them in here. And just paste the whole lot. So that's going to be new bridge blocks added. Group. Okay, so that's that. And then the... What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? One new full block and variants without floors. Okay, I'll have a look at it in a second. Because we need to find... Why is it not in here? Because it's just an update like the bridge blocks. So is it in logistics? And the thing you got to remember is even though my rationalized build menu changes this, you can still access everything through these blocks, you know. So it's not as though even if I hide stuff completely, it's still here somewhere. So I guess... It should be in this group, surely. Connector. Small inset connect. Oh, yep. Large grid, small grid. Okay. So there it is there. Okay. Large grid, small grid. Oh, but now it's jumped out of there because, yeah, reasons. Okay, so side access. Oh, good stuff. I mean, that's the biggest improvement with this, is not the fact that it's square and it's level, it's got side access. so you can do, like, you know, this sort of thing here without too much trouble. So we can have the conveyors level instead of blue. Okay, so this needs to go into the group. First we've got to find it. So it's going to be a connector. Ship connector. Okay. Large block inset connector. Medium, small. So this. So that's the connector. That's the small connector, small grid. Like previously called the ejector. That's the medium. Inset connector, small, large block. So I think that's it there. I mean, the easiest thing is going to be going in here and seeing which one's not there. Connector. So we want to. So we don't have it in this group. Or do we? Hang on. No, let's put it in the connector group first. So we know it's in there. So large block inset connector. So we're going to want it next to that, I believe. Okay, so what's this block called? It's called inset connector. Inset connector added to connector group. Pretty sure that's what it's called. Large grid, small connector. Large grid, small connector added to connector group. Okay. So is that what that is? Let's see, connector small. Yep, because that does not look like any of the other ones. One of these things is not like the other one. Okay. Alright, cheers, Will. You have a good one. So then, does it go anywhere else? So we've got collectors in there, but not connectors, which is fine. So it'll be in that group, and it'll be that one first, that one second, and then it will be this one. and then it will be merge blocks. Okay. Then I don't think I've got the connectors anywhere else, do I? No, they're all just in that one group. Yep, cool. Okay, so that's good. That will sort that out. And the other thing I want to do is go into the blast door. Well, I'm going to spell it right. Try that again. Blast door. So, blast door group. So what I want is the side. The side to be first. Because it actually looks like a blast door. Because that's the one I always look for. Side. And then this will be, I assume it's called side. I might need to check it. It'll be side. No, I better check it. Because I think the game will crash if I don't get it right. Where's my thing? There it is. Q blocks. No, that's not what we want. What am I looking for? Textures. So first of all, the HUD icons. It's alright, just need to... Oh, armor. Yeah, that's what it's called. Okay. That'll be fine. I'm semi-confident. Okay, so let's save you. And let's just give you a kick in the guts. Okay, and so we've got those. Bridge helm. Okay, so yeah, just more flawless variants. That's new, isn't it? That's the new one? Bridge corner? Or is that not the new one? I don't recall. It looks new. So hang on, there's that one there. Oh, one's got a floor, one doesn't. Left. Okay, that's cool. So you can do this sort of thing. those are definitely new. Yeah, they're right up my alley, so I think just put this in because this is the yeah. I think I would be aware if that was that. Look, it doesn't line up. Not perfect, but yeah, okay, that's pretty cool. Very good. Okay, so that's that. Let's just check that blast door. Yeah, see, there you go. It just stands out a bit more when instead of that square one. Yeah, that's what I want. Because I can never tell the difference when I'm searching for it. So I was like, nah, I want it to be that one. Kind of means the middle's out of order, but that's fine. Yep. Cool. Okay, so I think that's everything now. I think we've sorted out stuff. I'm pretty happy where everything is sitting. And yeah, I think we've absorbed the fieldwork update blocks quite nicely into the existing. We haven't needed to add any new groups. And yeah, I don't think anything's out of place where we put it. And then just on the actual update itself, oh wow, what awesome blocks. Really awesome. Yeah, it's great functionally having that tank, even though I'm not actually thrilled by how it looks. I think there's a better option, but these refill stations, they're cool. Oh, such a win to have the projector with an actual pad on it now. Oh, I've been asking for that for so long. Awesome blocks. I like my labs, so it's going to be good to be able to fill them up with more stuff. The floor blocks, I tell you what, I was not thrilled by them to start with, but man, after using them very briefly, I'm very much converted. And these just blocks are cool. That lab door is going to be very useful in a lot of places. Even just airlocks and stuff, internal ones, like, yeah. And yeah, nice update to the O2 gens. So yeah, that's yeah, I'm not really fussed with these. It's not that I don't like them, I just feel like it doesn't sort of fit in with the rest of the Space Engineers are square, it's but then yeah, matching those up with some of those rounded blocks and rounded windows and stuff, you could do something pretty cool. Yeah. So anyway, not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. I think they are going to be useful. And yeah, that hydrogen tank there, I think, gives quite a good effect to... we replaced it here, I think it works pretty well on there. Needs more circular stuff in the game for them to make sense. Yep, exactly that. Yeah. But it's all in. It's all done. So what we'll do is we will exit out of that. We will close the duplicated one. So this is all good. We can close that down. Updates. We can save you. Changes. We can... I think just paste it up the top here. And let's find... cylindrical, because I think this can actually be taken out of here. So this is going to be original changes. original mod changes. Okay, wall. So I thought it would have been in here, but anyway, we'll just stick that cylindrical thing down there. Oh, they are. I did use capitals, never mind. That's going to be annoying. Chat GPT or somebody to change it for me. That's cool. We'll just leave those as is. Okay, so we can save that. Then we can go into here. We've done the thumb. So the changes is the text file, which includes the Fieldwork update. Compound word. Cool, so that's in there. The data we've sorted. So let's go into load game. And go into here, just for no real reason. And edit settings, mods. Rationalised Build Menu, publish. Yes. Steam. Mod pack. Okay. Let's actually, sorry, just before we do that, go into here and we'll just do a test, I think. Rationalized. Just make sure it loads up. So this is all the behind the scenes stuff of doing all these mods and things, just about the amount of sort of checking and double checking and triple checking you have to do. Make sure it all works. And then when somebody says, oh, it's causing this, it's like, oh, okay, I'll do what I can. But when it works, it works. So, yeah. Just download it for now for me. Okay, so let's go into here and I will just reload. Yes, we got the new update. So we can change this. So update complete. Watch the changes. During live stream. You can see okay. What I'll say is DLC updated. Changes are in change log and text file in mod folder. Okay, so that's that. There we go. Okay. And change notes. Cool. And then if we go into the change notes, edit, and we'll do paste those in there. Fussing. Okay, that's good. Back to the item. So that's there is a fairly thorough. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, yes, it is. So there is a fairly thorough change log of changes I've made. So just so you're aware. And we've got that linked. I mean, I could probably also link that up here, because why not? Videos. No, it won't work because I'm still live. Could give it a try. Nah. Nah. We'll just leave it here. It's fine. Okay, so that's, I think, done. Yeah, I think I've done everything. I mean, there's all this list here, but I don't really need to update that. Cool. Job done. Updated. Sorted. Any issues, let me know. But any suggestions? But I think we've done it. I think we've updated it. I mean, that was 3 hours, 4 hours. But most of that was looking at the mod, not actually updating the thing. So, you know, that's how I made the Rationalised Build menu. That's how you can change it yourself if you want to do your own things to it. You know, that's this video here, how to update it. Yeah. Now the important feature they added. Yeah. So that's that. No, I'm glad I did this as a live stream. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for all the support and feedback, and yeah, and sort of hints about where we were going, and making sure I didn't miss anything. So yeah, that's all good. And yeah, I'm loving this. Yeah, I don't think Fieldwork does it justice. I think they probably should have called it Most Wanted 2. The new encounters, yeah, I'm just wondering if I do, like, we'll see them on Ancient Astronauts probably. Yeah, I need to figure out what to do with the unknown signals. Because, yeah, whether I get them all and try and find them, and because that was going to be the backbone of my next scenario, was the unknown signals. So I'll just have to think about what I'm going to do. Very good, but my tummy's grumbling. I was only intending to do this for about however long it took, which I was hoping was going to be about 2 or 3 hours. Clearly it took a bit longer. But that's that. So thanks everybody for joining me. Factorum tomorrow. It's, I think, a pretty good one tomorrow, a bit more than the last one that was a bit dull. And yeah, that's that. So thanks everybody. We'll catch you again some other time.